Hey guys, I'm out here today again on Lake Kissimmee. We got a little all overcast. I'm fishing with Marcos from Brazil. First time ever fishing with him. Still fishing running water, except we got a 20-mile-an-hour wind this morning and it's all cloudy. Not supposed to rain, just clouds. But we're gonna adapt to the wind, see if we can put a bunch of big fish in the boat. We'll be out all day here today and still fishing a worm, still fishing current, just like I have been lately. And we'll be fishing current out here until the water levels get back down. But we're gonna see if we can put some big fish in the boat today. Stay tuned. That's how it should have been over there. I mean, just make a cast and catch one. Wind's messed that spot up. There's number one. And two. We just start out with a double. Yeah. That's the way we like to do it here. First Florida bass. Not a bad one. Small hit. Doesn't matter how big your first one is. Did he swallow it? Yeah. Yeah. There's one. And two. Dark? Yeah, very dark. All the tannic acid is in the water from all the trees. Cast, this big old tank comes up and hits it. Yeah.
It's a huge one. Yeah.
Problem is, I would have much rather Marcos caught this fish than myself. Got him? Better?
What's better?
Oh, that's a nice one.
That's nice.
Actually, a little bit better average than we were catching yesterday. Oh, that is a nice one.
That's a nice one.
Oh, under the boat. I didn't think he was that big at first.
On the first?
Yeah. Ooh, that is nice. Oh, he's down. Oh, no.
Oh!
Look at that! That is a nice one there.
Yeah.
You see that? That is a big fish. I didn't think he was that big when you set the hook on it. Yeah. On that DOA trick worm. Or the DOA CAL. Nice. Let me get a picture of that.
Sure.
Got it. 6'1".
6'1"?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice. There you go. You
For
ready?
sure the biggest one I got. And the water color is always like this?
Yeah.
Darker?
It's just the same stuff that makes coffee and Coke and that kind of stuff. The color it is, the tannic acid. It'll get like if you get way up in the grass flats, it gets clear where you can like sight fish and stuff. There you go. Is that another good one? Not a bad one. Bigger than what we were getting up there.
Yeah.
Go. I wouldn't still be here if we hadn't caught those two big ones. I doubt we got the only two big ones in here to bite.
Ah, for sure.
There you go. It would have been nice if you'd have caught a real big one. Oh, that's not a bad one there.
Yeah. Nice one. That's another magical word, yeah?
Yeah.
Whenever you say you're gonna leave the place.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. So it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning, and we probably have about 20 pounds with our best 5. I mean, those two were 11 pounds right there. I'm sure we have 3 others that equal 9. We might be sitting more around the 19-pound range. Yeah. Sure. Got it. Got it.
And size fishing, you do another thing?
Sight fishing?
Size fishing?
No.
No?
This is it.
Like any
More than a
other
full-time
sport?
job, huh? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Another one?
Ooh.
Looks good.
Another good one. I thought he was bigger than that though, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Good. Just running downs.
This is the Marco show. I'm just going to stand here out of the picture and let him catch a bunch of big ones. Kind of what you're supposed to do as a guide. It's a new fishing show called Fishing with Marcos. Coming to YouTube soon. Nice one. Cool. Man, I thought that was another giant because
He fought hard, yeah?
yeah, it fought harder than the big one you caught. So this will be my 3rd video I've done fishing current here on the Kissimmee Chain of Lakes. We're actually on Lake Kissimmee, but I don't know if I've actually explained a lot about how we're catching these bass in the current. I'm using it's a 5/16 ounce screw-in bullet weight here with just a 4/0 straight shanked hook and an 8-inch. Today we're using avocado red, big 8-inch DOA CAL or a trick worm. You have to approach each one of these canals or these creeks a little bit differently. This one here, we're catching them basically right in the current, like that almost. But some of the places we're throwing in the eddies off of it. You'll find little niches. I got my 12-foot talons down here holding us in 20-mile-an-hour winds, and I don't know how well the cameras pick it up, but the water's coming out of this canal here, and right back here on the other side of the canal, it's making a little eddy and kind of a backflow. And I've got Marcos up here, and he's firing in there up into that backflow or into that eddy. And right as he's pulling it off the edge, he's getting a bite on about every third cast. It's 10:30 in the morning and we have 20 pounds in the boat. He caught one a little over 6, and I caught one about 5, and then we have several in that 3-pound range. So we're right at the 20-pound mark at 10:30 in the morning here. But we're just slowly dragging that worm, Texas rig worm, but we're dragging it like it's a Carolina rig, and they're just eating it. And he's just catching one after another after another. And that's not the textbook way of how to fish current. You know, we'll go to another spot and they might be right in the middle of the canal in a little bit slower moving water, or they may be up in a flat where here they're on the drop off. So you have to approach each situation differently and see where the bass are holding. And it's just make a bunch of random casts till you start catching them. There's a lot of small fish in here, but today I don't know if it's the weather situation we have, but we're getting a bigger average fish and it's really panning out. I keep telling him we're going to move to a new spot, and then he catches another one, and I'm not going to move him if we keep catching them. Yet? Not yet. See, here we're waiting for the weather to start cooling down. Although today is awesome. It was hot last week. It got a little uncomfortable out here in a few days. We had heat index up around 100 degrees. I just got one on a Rattletrap. I've been catching nothing on a Rattletrap. That's okay. Something besides a worm. That was my first cast.
Yeah.
I saw that fish blow up and thought, well, maybe they're chasing shad. I've been doing that every day.
And
this is the second one I've caught all week on a Rattletrap. Man, and he inhaled it. Look at that.
This is the one from striking?
Yeah, I say Rattletrap just because it's a lipless crank. It's the red eye shad. So they will hit something besides a worm apparently. This one inhaled it. It was such a soft, I mean, it just loaded up on it like I ran into a big pile of weeds. Didn't really feel much like a fish. That's cool. I catch them kind of doing this though.
Speeding and stopping.
Yeah. They're going to hit it most of the time when it's dropping. Alright, so we're leaving this spot. We've been here pretty much most of the morning. They're still biting here. We're not leaving because they're done biting. We probably caught 30 here. We caught 20 of them without even moving the boat. He found a little magic cast, and every time he threw in there, he'd catch one. and we probably caught 20 pounds out of here. A lot in that 2 to 3 pound range with a 6 and a 5, and like I said, they're still biting, but we're gonna go try and hit some spots. The weather's not real nice today. There's 3-foot chop out there on the lake, and it's a Monday, so there's not very many boats out here. So I'm gonna go hit some little culverts in the canals, places that I've been zipping past every day, see if we can get a real big one. Since we already have a good number and a couple decent fish in the boat, we're gonna see if we can get a real big one, and then I have a couple other spots I want to hit. So see if we can get up to 50 today. Who knows? Should I go now? It would have. Ooh, there you go. What's a better one?
Looks better.
Oh, nice one. That's about right where I said we catch the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Look right in here somewhere. That was pretty far up on the flat though, wasn't it? Yeah. Nice one. Nicest one we've seen in a little while, anyway. Well, he's got a nice one on, but I didn't have the camera on. It's been off the whole time. Oh, that's a good one. Besides that 6 something is one of the bigger ones that you caught.
Yeah.
That's why I have 2 cameras, because I'm not smart enough to run just one. 1, 2, 3. Gonna hold it down too.
You can fish.
Yeah. The boat does all kinds of weird things right here. It like sucks you around and circles the water just swirling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all backflowing this way. We are done fishing today. Back up here at the locks going into Toho. We didn't count, we caught 40 something.
Yeah.
Had probably a little over 20 pounds with our best 5. Could have probably caught 60 if we'd have stayed where we were. They never stopped biting. We just went looking for different spots to fish. But we caught every single fish today except for one on a worm. And just another good day in flowing water. So I'll be back out here tomorrow with some new customers, and we'll see if we can hit 50.